here with Victor Conte at the Undisputed Boxing Gym where Nonito Donaire is sparring right now at this moment. Can you just talk about Nonito and how his association with you is going and what you're doing for him?
Well, I'm very glad that Nonito's here in the Bay Area training. He also trained here last camp, which I was very happy about as well, because this is where his team is, Undisputed. This is his home, and there's a synergy here. And so I'm continuing to do the things that I've done. I've helped Nonito for, this will be the 6th fight that I've worked with Nonito. And he continues to do all the ideas that I've introduced to him. Sprint training with Remy Chimney, the hypoxic training. You know, we do comprehensive blood and urine testing, and we monitor, and I've developed an individualized nutrition program for him. So it's a number of things. You know, I'm just a member of the team, glad to be a part of it, and wherever they need me, that's where I fill in.
Can you talk about the year-round drug testing that he's agreed to? He's one of the only fighters to do so. Can you elaborate a little bit on the situation?
Yes, it's with a program called VADA, Voluntary Anti-Doping Association, which is run by Dr. Margaret Goodman out of Las Vegas. I believe that it's the most stringent and the best drug testing program in the world. And they use WADA accredited laboratory at UCLA, as well as doping control officers. So it's the exact same laboratory and doping control officers that they use for Olympic testing. What is better about it is that Nonito's doing 24/7, 365. He's the first ever combat sport athlete that has entered what the definition of Olympic-style testing, in my mind, at the core, is the fact that it's 24/7, 365. Others, like Floyd Mayweather, who have done a number of tests that he likes to call Olympic-style. I don't like that term, because he typically does 8 to 10 weeks out, and who knows what was going on for the 6 to 8 to 9 months previous to that, where the gains that could be made with somebody using would certainly carry over beyond a 2-month period before a fight. So this is the second time just this week that Nonito has been tested. He entered the pool July the 8th, right after his last fight. He'll continue to be tested randomly. The VADA program, the reason I say it's more stringent is because they use this carbon isotope ratio, CIR testing for synthetic testosterone, for each and every urine sample that they collect. So USADA does not do that, as an example. If you have an elevated TE ratio, testosterone to epitestosterone ratio, then they follow up, and for confirmatory purposes, they call it the nail in the coffin test when they're getting ready to adjudicate a case, then they will do this more expensive CIR testing. But all of Nonito's samples are subjected to that testing, as well as all other combat sport athletes that are a part of the VADA program. So I think it's really important. Nonito's a clean champion. There's lots of other athletes that in the past that I've tested their blood samples and looked at their profiles, and so I believe that people like Robert Guerrero, people like Andre Ward, other Bay Area fighters here, they're clean athletes and they're champions, and it can be done.